So, another divisional matchup to close out the season. We have the Saints going up against, the lowly Panthers. Yeah, the Saints are great, and the Panthers really just aren't. The Saints have already locked up the number 1 seed. They don't need to put anybody out there, and they're not going to. Here's the thing, though. They built their team like you're supposed to. It's deep. So when they put out their backups, and Carolina's putting out their backups because Cam Newton's hurt, Greg Olson's hurt, name an offensive lineman, he's probably hurt. Yeah, it's still a better team because even their backups are better than Carolina's backups. Not to mention, the Saints are flying high. I mean, they've only got a couple of losses this season. They are used to winning. And Sean Payton likes carrying momentum into the the postseason. So even though it's his backups playing, he's going to sit Drew Brees, he's going to sit Alvin Kamara, he's going to make sure that the receiving core is as healthy as it can be. It doesn't matter. He's still pulling his rabbit out of the hat every third play in the playbook. So he's going to be competitive. He's going to try to win, even with the rookies and second-year players that are all coming in to close out the season for them. And the Panthers simply aren't trying anymore. They have given up on Ron Rivera. Yes, they are hurt. They are really hurt. But what's worse is they're just not putting the effort out. You see it. All right? I don't think Ron Rivera deserves this. I really don't. I mean, Carolina didn't really have winning seasons before Ron Rivera got there. He brought them to the Super Bowl. He brought them to the playoffs a few times. I think he's a decent coach in this league. I don't think he's a great coach. He's a good coach, though. And if he can get the right staff with him to help figure Cam Newton out and get a great offense centered around him, they can do well. So, personally, I hope the Panthers organization retains Rivera. I don't think that's going to happen. The NFL really loves change. And losing is just the excuse that they need. Winning teams change coaches. I mean, I remember the Broncos a couple of years ago fired John Fox after he brought them to a Super Bowl just because he didn't win it. So, really wrap your head around that. Winning organizations focused on actually winning a championship will still can a good coach. I think the writing's on the wall for Rivera. He'll land soft. He's got a good enough track record that one of the other teams that are canning their coach will likely hire him. Hopefully. If he gets fired early enough in the process, he'll still have time to land a gig with one of the other teams. Coaching searches can be fast for a lot of teams. So if they don't make a decision on canning him quickly, he might not have the time to line up interviews and get into a position before they're all locked up. So my best scenario for Ron Rivera is he gets canned Monday with the rest of them. It's not a slow decision, and he has an opportunity to win a job somewhere else. I'd like to see him still in a head coaching role because I think he's better than a lot of the coordinators that are coming out this year. But we'll see. The NFL can be very fickle, and we'll see exactly how fickle Monday.